Today we have really special guest from Australia, and he has been already fighting in Ukraine.
Yep.
And so, can you please introduce yourself?
All right. My name's Michael Flower. My call sign's Flower. I've been in Ukraine total for about a year. I'm a part of GER 5th Squadron, PKK. I've just finished up my contract with them, and now I'm heading back to Ukraine for a second contract. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And when this war started, do you remember the moment when you heard about this the first time, and what did you think about what happened there?
I only heard about the initial invasion. I heard a lot about Bucha Irpin, how they came in from Al-Rush. We saw a little bits and pieces of it, and I think at the time I was in France, and I thought, you know, it's...
So in Europe?
Yeah. So I thought it's kicking off, and I thought I'd come have a crack. They're accepting foreigners in the International Legion. So I thought, you know, come over, see how we go. You'll get no better combat experience anywhere in the world, so... And the rest is history, you know.
And did you have any previous combat experience? Did you serve in army?
Yeah, so I've got a little bit of experience in the Australian military and then in the French Foreign Legion, but it's just small, so nothing like I've experienced in Ukraine. Yeah. So the training set me up for it, but there's nothing like Ukraine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you decided that you should go to Ukraine and join Ukrainian army, was it like easy decision, or did you think a lot about it, because there are a lot of dangers, you can get killed?
Yeah.
It is that war, you know, it's really bloody one, and a lot of people are dying, like more than 1,000 people every day.
Yeah. Look, I thought I did a little bit of research, but I thought I'll just, you know, buy the ticket. They say you just buy the ticket, you cross the Medica border from Poland into Ukraine, and there's a little hut there, and you knock on the door 24/7, and they pick you up, and they take you to a sleeping quarters, and it's pretty good. You know, they get you fed, and that was my first time in Ukraine, and then I was there for a shorter time just to do the training, and then my most recent time in Ukraine, I was recruited in GER. DUI, so that was a bit easier, you know, straight to Lviv, and then training both times, boot camp, and you know, one was a lot different from the first one, so it was
So you were like chosen to the GUR because of the more special forces unit that not anybody can get there. So
yeah, I think it's just more if you've got a bit of not combat experience, more military experience. You know, they tend to take guys that they can just train up a bit quicker. Specialized missions. I don't know if it's really special forces, but it's more just like specific missions. So yeah. And it's a bit faster pace. You get a bit more time off in training for that specific mission, and then you know you execute it, and then you're back into your sort of training. So it's not really static on the front line. It's more missions.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah, because I've been cooperated with different GUR units since the beginning of the war, and there are some differences, you know, when you serving in normal military unit than in GUR. And did you have any equipment with you? Any tactical clothes, vests, helmets?
No.
Were all provided by GUR?
It was good. I came with a backpack. Okay. You know, I came with nothing else. I came with a pair of boots and gloves. That's it. That's all I had. And they gear you up. Everyone gets the basics, and then once you go off to your squadron, it's more, you know, better gear. At the start, you know, you'll get an average helmet, average plate carrier. Then when you get to your team and your squadron, you get nicer stuff. Some of it's used, some of it's a bit bloody, you know, but it's good gear. Yeah, and you get everything you need, you know. You get everything you need basic, and then you know if you want any better stuff to complete a mission better, you're sort of relying on your own money, your own pocket, or even donations. So
yeah, because a lot of people who go from Finland, you know, they have a lot of stuff with them, and I also say that if you don't have enough money,
Yep.
you can just go with shorts.
You can go just cross the border with a bag, and you don't even need money. As soon as you step in, they feed you. You know, they give you accommodation. They look after you. You know, because they want people to hang around.
And how long did it take for you, like from crossing the border to actually sign the agreement?
So the most recent time for Gur, I crossed the border. I went to a meeting location, and I was given accommodation straight away, given a warm meal, and they sort of do a little vetting process and just get all your information. And I think I signed the contract in the first 4 days.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
You're without pay for 4 days, and then you get on a payroll.
This is really fast, because now there have been cases where people were waiting for this contract for 6 months.
It's not like that. It's look. I've
but
heard
they make things faster.
But I think it's they've streamlined everything a bit, because people. I've heard horror stories of people not getting paid, or
because they were left. Many of also that we're talking about these Finnish guys.
Yeah.
So they're left on their own, and they have this different kind of tests that they go through.
Yep.
But then there's like security check.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And it takes sometimes up to 1 month. And then usually people in normal units they're like on their own, so they have to like live in a hotel or somewhere.
I've heard of it as well. With the International Legion, that might be the case sometimes, but I know that they're trying to speed things along a bit more, because they need the people, and if you're just sitting idle in Kiev or Lviv, you're not really helping anyone. So it's better now. It is a lot better than it used to be. So yeah.
Great. And what about the weapons? So did you have possibility to choose?
Yeah. You can choose. I believe in International Legion, it's more M4s, M16s, and AKs, which they're all great guns. But in Gur we get the Bren 2, the CZ, which is, people might not like it, but I love it. It's a bulletproof gun. Had no issues with it. And then when I went to my unit, I got a speciality machine gunner. Yeah. So it was a SAW M249. I think they call it the FN Mini-Me in Ukraine. It's a beautiful gun as well. So yeah, it's double the weight of a Bren. So you can still treat it like a rifle. You can still clear in trenches with it, going through houses with it. You don't need to be a static machine gunner sort of thing. You can still move around with it. So
it's not so heavy. You can handle it.
No, you can throw it around.
A bigger guy.
You can throw it around, and comes with 200 round mags. You take about 8 of them mags on a mission, and that'll last you for a few days, sort of thing. So it's a really nice weapon. I didn't have any problems with it. And if you're a machine gunner, you get a sidearm, and I got a SIG P320.
Okay.
Can't complain. It was good fun. It was real good fun.
So, and did you have possibility to use both of them, or is it like mostly the machine gun?
I did use both of them, but this most recent time that I was here, I was a machine gunner. So yeah, I got a bit of experience with that, especially my most recent mission, which was pretty fun to shoot drones down with a machine gun. It works. It doesn't work well, but it works. So
yeah. And were there any problems with jamming or anything, or?
Look, with that mission, we fell into the mud as soon as we got out of the Rochelle, the armoured vehicle. So the guns were covered in mud, and we did what maintenance we could while we were in the trench. But it didn't jam. It didn't jam up. I had to throw away a bit of the links because they were real muddy, and it wouldn't have got fed through the gun. But no problems. Yeah, it's a good gun.
And have you, during the time you were in Ukraine, have you witnessed any like war crimes from Russian side or maybe from Ukrainian side?
Not really, but I guess we're not stationed on the front line all the time. Well, I mean, war crimes in the fact that when I'm in Kiev in my apartment with my wife, there's drones every night hitting civilian buildings, and they use an excuse that it's a military base or there's military weapons, and it's not, you know, like it's just civilian buildings, and that's every night. If you look it up in the news, there's a new drone attack every night in Kiev. I think the most recent one was during the day in Kharkiv, which was it hit like a school or something. So
university.
Yeah, they must be hiding weapons in the basement or something. It's just
definitely.
Yeah. But besides that, myself, our team didn't really experience any war crimes. Our most recent mission, we actually got a prisoner of war, a surrender, come up to us. So we took him in and, you know, treated him as you should, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Russians, they blame a lot that like Ukrainian torture their soldiers, and on the other hand, we have a lot of like videos with Russians torturing people, killing them, and even their own soldiers.
Yeah.
So they force them to fuck each other in the mud and piss on them and kill them, and it's really sick.
Yeah, you make them advance, and if they don't advance, they get a bullet. So it's like they go up against us, and if they don't want to fight, a lot of the times they'll surrender because it's the better option than going back to Russia. You know, it's a shithole. A lot of the guys we've gone up against really high class guys, and then we've gone up against like prison colonies, and they treat them like shit. You know, like there's no like in between. It's, you know.
And what about this level of training of Russian soldiers? You told that like different kind of like prisoners, and they also like special forces, and what can you tell about them?
Look, you go up against good and bad, but in no you know shape or way or form are the Russians stupid. You know, they're there, they're ready to fight, and they don't want to die. But you know, there's a lot of prison colonies that they just want to get it over and done with, or they want to surrender, and they're, you know, you walk through them. If they're in a town, a lot of times they're just hiding in the basements, and you know, you just walk through them. They'll either surrender or you'll just kill them. But if you go up against a good group, you know, they're there, they're invaders, they want to take Ukraine, so they've got a job to do, then they're going to do it. And some are really well trained, some are really well equipped, and then others not so much. But I mean, the Ukrainian military is getting better and better with equipment wise and drone wise. Russia's got a lot of drones though as well, so you know, they're ready to boogie.
And the same thing about the Ukrainian army. Have you been cooperating with other units, and what can you tell about the level of the soldiers, their motivation, and
I mean, they're of course they're motivated to, you know, kick Russia out of their country, but a lot of these fellas, you know, they're old, they've been there for a long time. Both sides are, you know, short of men. We could always use more supplies. But the morale is, you know, as good as possible. Every Ukrainian I've met on missions, on the front line, they've all been good. Like, they've all helped me out. They're
friendly. And
all friendly, you know, they could be up against shit. They could be there for, you know, 3 months at a time. They're dirty. All friendly. All ready to give you food, water. They, you know, have a laugh. I can't fault any of the Ukrainians. I can't fault the Belarusian guys that I was fighting with. They're just, you know, they're top, you know, and that makes you want to fight more, you know. You have more of a reason than just to get the combat experience. You know, you fall for, you know, the camaraderie, and you want to give them a hand sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, this is what I have also noticed. There are a lot of people, you know, that one guy who I think he get his pension and like 400 euros. He was serving in the army, and his salary was good, so he like used it to support the soldiers and also the foreigner soldiers and Ukrainians. And now he's like 400 euros, but still, you know, he can. He has been in a situation when he cannot afford food for his family.
Yeah, I believe
but still, you know, he helps and pays like for the documents for some soldiers and Finnish soldiers, and support and drive them everywhere. and really friendly people. And for me, it's also really important that when you see how they fight for their country, for their independence, really.
Oh yeah, great fighters, all of them. You know.
Yeah.
Really great fighters, but yeah, like you said, they're all really great people. Like you won't go hungry if there's Ukrainians around. You know, they're always willing to give you their food, a bit of bread, that fat, you know, the sausage. It's good, you know. Yeah, it makes you feel good.
And let's talk about like missions that you have been at. What's like the most memorable one that you remember?
I guess I'll speak about my most recent mission, which was, I guess, 2 months ago. I've only ever been deployed to Zaporizhia and Donetsk, so I'm not sure about the other fronts. But we had a mission, we had about a 12-man team. We had 3 groups of 4. We went in armoured vehicles. At dawn, our objective was to retake a town, and the town was still intact. So it was rubble, but a lot of the times now the Russians and even the Ukrainians don't want to level towns, because if they take them over, it's easier to fortify. Whereas Bakhmut, they leveled it to the ground, and it's super hard to fortify for both sides. So now they're trying not to blow up all their houses, but it was our mission to sort of take it back, and then the Ukrainian military would relieve us. And we went in, and I think we got about 500 meters from the drop zone, and we just got boom. A drone hit the Rochelle armored vehicle, and you know, we're all looking around at each other, and some of us had our nods on, and we got the red light, and we weren't sure if we got hit because the car did what it was meant to. It saved all our life. But then we looked at all the windows, and they're all just cracked. All the glass is cracked. The vehicle's not moving. The driver's out already. We have to dismount, and
everybody's like is alive, and not
everyone's alive. No one's hurt. So thank God for the vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, but if we were in a pickup truck, it would have been a different story. We were lucky. We got an armored vehicle, but a lot of the times you'll get dropped off in a pickup truck, especially the Ukrainian military. A lot of the times they get pickup trucks. You know, we got the Humvees and the Rochelles. And you know, I guess that's where the funding comes into play. And if the Ukrainian military had more funding, they could have more chances of surviving the infills and exfills, because they're the most dangerous times. So to get hit by drones anyway. So
because what we have been doing a lot, there is a depot in Kharkiv, and we they bring like old. They call them Bandera mobiles, you know, this pickup trucks.
Yeah.
And
vielä kiittää Suomi-Ukrainaa maanpuolustusyhdistystä tuesta, mitä on osoittanut meille niin suomalaisille kuin ukrainalaisillekin Ukrainasta taistelemassa. Meidän Kraken kontaktien avulla saatiin meidän Bandera mobiili vähän panssariin ja turvattiin tuonne katolle. Nyt on hyvä tämmönen fiilis mennä tuonne keihäänkänteen niin sanotusti Bandera mobiililla. Ei ainakaan ensimmäiseen tykiin huomenna. Kiitos sinne ja nähdään Moskovassa.
Armor them.
Yeah.
Like using special armored steel. All the critical places like the floors.
Yeah.
And also the doors and and stuff like that. So
it makes a difference.
Yeah,
it definitely makes a difference. Yeah,
and and they have really saved people's lives.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, fair dinkum to me. The armor, just with them infills and exfills, it's the most dangerous time really for them drones. They're just waiting for you. That's what happened with us. The drone was waiting in the field, popped up, hit us. It knew the infill route, and we had to dismount, and thank God there wasn't a second drone waiting for us, because that's a lot of the time. Once you open the door, you got a second drone come in and just wipe everyone out, and we got lucky.
Yeah.
So, and
this is also like a good sample. They don't have a lot of steel. It's really expensive SSAB special armored steel, and even if the guys they don't have enough of it, but when we ask, so they give their own.
Yeah.
From their own,
nice,
and they also do the work.
Yeah.
There's one case when a Finnish guy told me that, hey, we were promised a Humvee, armored Humvee,
Yeah.
but then they got some really old, really fuck up truck for I don't remember, but they're rusty.
Yeah.
Shitty, and they were supposed to go with that to the front lines, and they had like 36 hours to put the armor. And he drove it to Kharkiv, to our place, and so people didn't sleep, but they made it in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was really satisfied. And, but the only problem when they came with that car, so the commander said, you have armored vehicles.
Yeah.
You go first.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. Where did this Humvee disappeared? I don't know.
Yeah, you're promised a lot, but I mean, I guess it's because I guess they don't have the funding for everything. And their resources are thin. They're getting a lot better, but I mean, they're still struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the problem is that a lot of stuff that is like they keep them in the warehouse, and even if they could use it on the front line, but they don't, and you can understand it in some cases, but but still.
But yeah, a lot of people are dying senselessly. I mean, if you got it, we should be using it, sort of thing. But
yeah.
Sometimes they can't, I guess.
Yeah, and so and we actually we are collecting money for armoring vehicles of Finnish soldiers. So please scan the QR code and participate, so we can. We can purchase some steel plates and armor vehicles.
Make sure all the donations go to the right place. It's very important. There's a lot of donation people trying to scam out there, and you make sure it goes to the right people, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And actually, we talked about this problem. I've read a lot of. Like people from Russia, from Ukraine that are collecting donations and they buy Ferraris, Lamborghinis for themselves.
I've seen it. It's all
50,000 euros watches. I don't even know one. I have a wooden watch actually.
I've seen it as well. It's not just the Russians, not just the Ukrainians. It's a lot of us foreigners that come over there. They'll get their videos on YouTube, and then they'll ask for money, and it doesn't go to the right places. Maybe they've got like good intentions, but it doesn't go to the right places, and 10,000 euros, that can go far. They can buy a lot of things for the Ukrainian military, and instead it goes into someone's pocket and see you later, and you won't see it again, but just so you make sure when you donate it goes to the right people. So
there is a big problem because there are not so many money donations. There are a lot of people, and I really love them, and I want to thank all of you who have given us like night vision equipment and computers and supported by stuff from our web store. It's really great. We're grateful for the help and support. So thank you guys. You know who I'm talking about, especially the ones who have purchased this.
Your driving license.
Yeah, Adolf Hitler Ukrainian driving license. We still have some of them left. So please visit our web store and get your own. Have you lost any close friends in that war?
I've lost people that I've known from like a boot camp. Not directly in my squadron. They lost a few people before I came. Really recent. But I've known some people from the boot camp and from my previous son, and they've lost foreigners, and I've known Ukrainians as well, family of my wife that they've lost. So
okay, so and her parents or
no, her parents are there. She's got some cousins that
okay.
they've given their life. So yeah, it's close to home. I know a few people. But I mean, the casualties each day, what is it, 2,000 deaths a day, I think.
Yeah.
It's just not slowing down sort of thing. So it's rough.
Yeah. And it has changed, you know, when before it was like most damage came from shelling and like artillery.
Yeah.
But now in some places more than 80% of the casualties are caused by drones.
Yeah, it's just drones and shrapnel. The biggest killers, and that's what they've been over. We had our medics in I don't know if it's just GER in general, but in 5th Squadron, the medics and the trainers of the medics were just second to none. Like the training course, I think I did the medic course 3 times, you know, and they just pumped it into you, and they each time they said shrapnel's the biggest killer. Just from the drone drops, or you know, the FPV might not hit you, but if it hits a few meters away, you'll cop it. Yeah,
small particles everywhere.
Yeah, and it just flies everywhere, and you know, you can't. I don't care what anyone says. You can't be wearing neck armor and groin armor and everything trying to do a mission because you're just weighed down. I just wore a vest. I didn't even wear side plates, but that's one thing. I wasn't given. I couldn't get side plates. And I was waiting for a donation from them. But like, yeah, a lot of people cop shrapnel there, neck, and once you get it, you're done, sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Number 1 killer out there.
Yeah, because not many of people buy from bullets, and if you have like this vest, with like plate carrier, a lot of people have died like.
Yeah, straight in the side.
Here in the side, here and. Bleeding.
Yeah, and I mean,
and
like
the neck as well.
Side,
because if it's not protected, it's
Yep, and it's and then what, you wear a guard, but you're I guess if you're stationary, like a stationary machine gunner, you could get all the protection, the ballistics.
Yeah.
I try running around like that. You know, you slow yourself down, a drone will get you, or if you're too fast, the shrapnel will get you. You can't win, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Actually, we have some vests here.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, you can try it on.
Yeah.
If it fits, you can take it.
Yeah, no, I've got a vest.
This is like for the shrapnel.
Yeah. No, this is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely give it to some of the boys. Luckily I got to keep my most of my the gear. I've left 5th Squadron now, GER. But you know, I got to keep most of the gear. They're really good because they know I was coming back, sort of thing. I move into either a different battalion or a different squadron. So
yeah.
And the soldier needs gear to fight. So you know.
Yeah, to stay alive.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, try my best.
And have you been wounded or?
I copped a bit of slag there from shrapnel, and I broke my hand. It was a fracture, but not all the way through, underneath my pinky on my last mission. It wasn't too bad. I mean, considering all things.
Yeah.
Concussion, yeah, pretty bad concussion. But that's like with the drones, it's very hard not to get a concussion these days because if you wear ear protection, you can't hear the FPVs. You just can't hear them. And then, you know, you get blown up and die. And then if you don't wear ear protection, you can hear the FPVs, but whenever you shoot or a grenade goes off, you just cop that concussion straight away. So I'd rather hear the FPV and you know, ringing in my ears than not hear it, sort of thing. So yeah, it's
And have you managed to shoot like FPV down or?
I shot a Maverick,
really?
Recon.
Okay.
But the boys that I'm not a good shot, you know. I'm nothing special. But the boys I was with, they were shooting FPVs now consistently. And we had a shotgun with us, but like I said to you before, once they know you got a shotgun, they will just range you. So they'll just fly high. And once they're out of your range, shotgun range, you can't do anything. But some of the boys are crack shots, and they were getting FPVs with their Brens. So their Brens, or some of them are running Scars, and they'll get in FPVs all day. So
Really?
some are good shots, and if you can get the line where they're coming from,
Yeah.
they use the same line sort of thing to get to the battlefield. If you can get that line going, you can get a few good shots before they realise, sort of thing. So
Yeah. So the shotgun is not a solution, or
I don't think
in
so.
some cases maybe.
you know, maybe, but I don't. Some people swear by it. Maybe it's just we haven't had enough, I guess, use in it. But they just fly higher. You know what I mean? Like you won't hit a Maverick, a Recon, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You might get a few, but then you're carrying an extra weapon as well, so you're bogged down. I think people are talking about anti-drone ammunition for your rifle and stuff, but I don't see it. You know, I haven't had any experience with it, and it hasn't worked for me. So the only time I see boys shooting down drones is with their rifles consistently,
Yeah.
and I guess that takes in practice, and it also maybe a bit of luck, because some of these FPVs are flying down at 80 kilometers an hour, 120 kilometers an hour. So
Yeah, it's easy to not easy to hit.
no way.
Not
But-
even with a shotgun.
No, that's exactly right. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The Israelis, they have solution. In Helsinki a couple of months ago, we celebrated 100 years of Finnish air defense.
Oh.
They showed the equipment that it's you put it on like machine gun
Yeah.
or a rifle,
Mhm.
and you search this target
Yeah.
and it activates, and you just shoot it and
Yeah.
hit it. It calculates.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right.
it's really expensive.
yeah. I imagine how many people are going to get that on the front. you know?
Yeah, not too many.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a drone nets are great. Concealment and cover of a drone is the way to go. Once you know, and this coming from me, I'm terrified of drones. You know, even on the front line, they're scary. But if you know what they can see and their capabilities, you can overcome. You can see, a recon drone who has a 360i. FPVs are fixed, and if they're going somewhere, there's a good chance that they're just going over. A lot of the times they won't hunt you down with an FPV. They'll use a recon drone as their eyes to spot you, and then they'll send an FPV in because their batteries are limited. So once you learn these things, you can, conceal yourself better.
And you have like a good experience in that.
You just need experience, and you need more time around them. Because I guess maybe if I do a few more missions, I'll get more confident around them. But I've done a few, and I'm still terrified of the drones. So practice, I guess. Practice and experience.
They're like mosquitoes. There's so many
Yeah.
of them. So they are actually like mosquitoes, but much more dangerous.
They're like bumblebees as well. They sound exactly like a bumblebee.
Okay.
During the summertime, you hear bumblebees, and you're thinking, is it a bumblebee? Is it a drone? I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah.
And have you contacted or seen any Finnish soldiers?
Yeah, I've seen some Finnish soldiers in France, but mainly I've seen some when I first came to Ukraine. So I've met some names there. I have some friends in Finland still. Second time in Gur, I'm not sure. I think there's a few Finnish soldiers in there, but I haven't met up with them, so I haven't seen them. But good fighters, good shots. But a lot of you Finnish, they all go through military. I think it's compulsory.
Yeah.
They all got experience, so they make good warriors.
And actually, when I was serving in the Finnish army in military police, and there was a guy who had Australian and Finnish citizenship.
Yeah, right.
And he was like crossbow shooting champion of the world or something like that. And he came all the way from Australia to Finland and joined forces to get this army done. And really good guy.
Nice.
Still remember him, And what about Australia? Is it like mandatory, the army? Or
It's not mandatory, no.
No?
And we've got a very small army. I think it's about 60,000. total.
60,000.
Yeah, yeah, it's tiny. It's a very small army, and
But the equipment you make, you know, this Bushmaster armored
The
vehicle.
Bushmaster over here, I've seen a few of them flying around. Yeah, it's a great vehicle.
I had a possibility to in Paris in Eurosatory exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
I had a customer who wanted to purchase Bushmaster, and they had some transferring really valuable things. They, like more for civil use.
Yep.
And I arranged. I called this Australian manager, and he invited to the booth, and then. He said, "Do you want to test drive?" And I said, "Yes, of course."
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, so we went, and he arranged like it was like private test drive, and really harsh conditions. You know, the mud, the water, and we sat inside. And the driver, he was like really small guy.
Yeah.
Like usually the people who drive tanks driver, they're like small. But he was also small. Oh my God, this car, it was... I really love it.
Yeah,
and it looks like car. Pig. I love pigs.
Yeah.
I was born in the year of pig, and we had really good time with these guys and driving around.
Yeah.
And they showed how it worked, and it actually has saved a lot of lives in Afghanistan, in Iraq.
Yeah, they're pretty bulletproof.
And also from the explosions, you know, the biggest problem in Afghanistan and Iraq
was IEDs, I believe.
Yeah. And they were like huge, you know, like big canisters. And the car, I've seen the pictures when the car is totally destroyed.
Yeah.
But the people who were inside, they survived.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the armored vehicle.
Yeah. But not all of them are good, because this Bushmaster, it's protected from beneath so well. It's like tank or something. I think it's like the best protection.
I think it's. I haven't used one in Ukraine, but they're good. They're bulletproof, and you see them going around quite a bit. Yeah.
You have seen them in Ukraine? Or?
I've seen a few. Yeah. And I've seen you notice them because they've got a little kangaroo spray painted on the side.
Ah, okay.
It's made in Australia, so it's
my car.
Pretty much. They're nice. And there's a load of Humvees coming around in Ukraine as well, which are pretty good as well. It's a lot smaller, so still do the job.
What do you think the end result of this war will be?
I don't know the end result. I mean, for all the successful missions we do and the land we grab, months later Russia's reclaimed it. I mean, Russia's making ground, every day almost, sort of thing, and it's just a numbers game. They've got, more equipment than us, more men than us. We're defending great, but I guess...
They have more men.
Yeah.
And they don't think about their lives.
They don't care about them. They just send them in. And
they can send like wounded soldiers, people are walking with sticks and they can't even carry a gun. And one of the funniest thing I have seen, and that there was one in Luhansk, I think, local militia forces. And one guy was explaining that he doesn't see shit. It's like +5. Gas is like really thick. And then his commander said, if you have like +5, then you must be a good sniper.
Just can't see anything.
And there's like one-handed guy. He got Mosin. Yeah, this bolt.
The bolt. Beautiful. Good
and
shot.
I was like, and he said, how am I supposed to load it?
I don't know. They've got more people disposable. I guess that's what I'm saying. But the end result, I can't tell.
Therefore, the policy that Magyar has told that we now try to destroy as many Russian soldiers as we can with drones, every means. So it's good tactical.
We have to. We have to do something, sort of thing, because I mean it's starting to kick off now on all the other borders, Poland, and Finland's not immune to it either. I feel like Finland will be, if not the next.
There've been some jamming. and also really dangerous situation with airplanes in flying to cities near Russian border.
Yeah.
And there is a jamming station, big one in Königsberg.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then like jamming. It's really a big problem, for Baltic states, for Sweden, Denmark. So it's really powerful station. I think it should be destroyed.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. We could take the fight to them, I guess. But yeah.
And in Russia, of course, we can notice that there are a lot of financial problems in that country. A strategy that Ukrainians are using by attacking the airports and this petroleum factories, and so it's really good.
Yeah, well,
because people, when you see from the news how pissed they are when they're waiting for like days in the airport and there are no flights, and they saved like 1 year to get somewhere to vacation with their family.
And they crack the shits.
And they're really pissed off, and it's really good that they, like Ukrainians, they make these assholes feel how it is like to live in this kind of conditions where there are like drones coming and
I don't think a lot of people realize the front line's bloody, and it's I guess the most violent war for years, but
for decades.
But the thing that shocked me the most was their attack on civilian targets, and the rest of the world talks about a drone attack here, a drone attack there. It's every night Kiev gets hit, every night, and
Kharkiv and
all of it. Yeah, but the West, even the West, mainly Kiev. Every night that I've been there, it's been hit. And my wife lives there. Every night we got an app on our phone. I'm sure you know the alerts every few hours, and it's just a real mental game on the civilians of Ukraine. And the rest of the world doesn't care. They don't seem to give a shit, sort of thing. And that really shocked me, sort of thing, because they're attacking civilian targets. They'll blow up a school and say that there were some weapons in the basement, and it's just
it's total bullshit. And they don't even believe themselves in that. But when the foreign minister is interviewed, and he said that everybody knows that Russia hits only military targets.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like they're bombing some shopping malls, schools,
hospitals, maternity centers. I heard not long ago. In I think it was a Donetsk maternity center. Like it's just, and the Russians aren't stupid. They know where the military bases are in Kiev. They just don't target them. They target all the civilian targets. It's not hard to see where the military bases are, and they just don't care. They'd rather put fear into the civilian eyes, and I guess that's why it's just so easy to fight. I mean, it gives you a reason to keep fighting, sort of thing, and.
Yeah, because it's a really hard decision. You are from Australia. It's really far away from Ukraine.
Yeah.
And you have seen people suffering, and you're ready to risk your own life for the people you have never seen before.
Yeah, I guess it was selfish reasons at the start. Combat experience, the adventure. But once you're there, that changes really quickly. It's more about
surviving,
surviving, but the people as well. Like you see, and everyone's so nice to you. You're like, you got to defend these people. I mean,
For me, it's also whenever I visit Ukraine, I talk with people, a lot of people, like from high-ranked officers to normal civilians, and I really love Ukraine. I really love these people, and for me, my heart is really bleeding. Especially in the beginning of the war.
Right.
When NATO, by closing the airspace of Ukraine, could have stopped this shit from happening. The only thing and they had capability because. In Yugoslavia, in Iraq, in Libya, so they have possibility, they have equipment, and also they had the full right to do it. And because when Ukraine gave back all the nuclear weapons, there were certain countries who were securing their borders and signed that agreement. But when shit happened, they were like,
Yeah, I don't think we can rely on NATO. I don't think it's going to do anything.
This shows exactly a good example that the only thing you can trust on is your own army.
That's
and even the fifth amendment of this NATO agreement. So it doesn't mean, like some people think, that if Russia invades, for example, Estonia, and then the United States will endanger the million cities for nuclear hits from Russian side. No.
So.
And it's written that every member country helps another one the way they see possible for them, and they can send some troops, they can send some tanks, but nothing more.
Yeah, we definitely can't rely on NATO. I think you'll see in the next few years they're not going to do anything. I mean, most recently, Poland had drones in their airspace and then blowing up on Polish land, and NATO says that we're not sure if it was Russia. You know, who do we know who sent it? So
it's a good idea to have this kind of alliance.
It's a great idea if they use it.
Yeah, and if you use it right. Yeah. Because the only successful missions of NATO, they were like destroying different countries, like in Libya. Yeah. If you compare how people lived in Libya with Gaddafi regime and what the shit is happening there now, a lot of terrorists, a lot of refugees. Before there were no refugees from Libya because people, the level of their life was much higher than in many European countries.
And now there's a lot of refugees.
Yeah, and a lot of terrorists and training camps of terrorists and like a lot of chaos that was created by NATO and therefore of course it's and the reasons why they started these wars.
You know.
And when you really need to protect people, to protect democracy, so then you do nothing.
Yeah.
You just send like equipment so the Ukrainians like to keep them alive, but
it's a bare minimum. Like, you know, once you're there on the ground, you can see it's the bare minimum that, you know, that especially USA sends. They just, you know, do what they have to do, but they don't go above and beyond. All the countries could be helping out more, you know, and they need to as well. Like it's I know everyone says it, but Russia's not going to stop if they take Ukraine. You know, it's not just going to be Ukraine and done. It'll be, you know, Finland.
And they already trading a lot of countries like Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan, all the former countries that were a part of Soviet Union.
The bloc,
or in this Warsaw Bloc, and the rhetorics, if you listen to Russian TV, what they talk about there, you know, they're like, we should drop a nuclear bomb in the United States, in UK, and it's here nobody's talking about this.
I don't. If they don't know or they just don't care or out of sight, out of mind sort of thing, but it'll happen quick. It happens quick with Ukraine as well, you know.
Because Putin, he's a criminal, and the only language he understands is like a force.
If
you kick him in the nuts, it hurts. So then he will maybe like think that maybe this is too tough for me. I'll like go away. But if it's like now, if you try to negotiate with him, he sees like weakness.
Yeah, and he'll just keep going, and he's had no repercussions. I mean, Ukraine and I guess like the people in Ukraine have really stuck it to him. But he's still gonna keep going. Like he doesn't want just to the river in Ukraine. He wants all of Ukraine, you know. And I guess that's what Zelensky said. We could give up land, but you know, in another year's time they're gonna want more, sort of thing. What do? You know, I'd love for him to just sign a peace deal now and stop the soldiers dying. But in a year's time, will it happen again?
Yeah, because the economy in Russia is shit.
Yeah.
A lot of big factories and like 3 or 4 days working week. They don't pay people. And the only industries that earns some money is like military industry.
Yeah, they're building drones now as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, there are some companies who make drones, they go bankrupt.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so the economical situation in Russia, it's like in really deep trouble.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
getting worse all the time. And the only thing that can keep Putin in power, that he blames like foreign
Yeah.
countries for that, and he needs a war. He needs
Yeah.
to show people that he can win the war.
Yeah.
And therefore, in Ukraine, you can only achieve by force.
Yeah, 100%.
like,
100% agree.
Killing the soldiers, shooting down
Mhm.
anything that crosses Ukrainian border,
Yeah.
and you know the hypocrisy of European and American politicians. You know, they earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
With this military industry, of course, this militarizing is good for, but
It's good, yeah.
but they
Everyone's getting rich off it.
good example when it's artillery shells.
Mm-hmm.
You can find like them for like $2,400 each,
Yeah.
and there was some big project. I don't remember, the Czech president or somebody. So they were buying this shell for 13,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had to check the details, but
Yeah,
I think it was. But anyway, it was like several times higher
Yeah. Okay.
that
Yeah.
you can find them, and
Of
you
course,
can
yeah.
buy maybe from Turkey or
Mhm.
other countries, but
Yeah.
still they are available, and it makes you think of where this difference go for.
Yeah.
Too.
Doesn't add up.
And a lot of people they're making money in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
In European Union, definitely there are a lot of politicians who
Mhm.
benefit from that,
Yeah.
and therefore it's not good for them if the war ends.
Of course not. Yeah, they want to keep it going as long
And
as
in
possible.
Ukraine as well,
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
a corruption, and everybody knows it. It is the most corrupted country in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the fact.
Yeah.
So in the condition the country is now, and all the system that is there, it's really difficult to imagine how they can join European Union, because
Yeah, I don't see it happening
these
anytime
standards.
soon. Yeah, I don't see it happening anytime. And it's a shame because I fell in love with Ukraine. It's a great country, and
Yeah.
you know.
And there are a lot of people who are really sick of that.
Mm.
They're so fucking tired of this corruption, because of this corruption, a lot of people are dying.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
They buy winter jackets and then find out that they're not winter jackets.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not middle layer. That's
Yeah. There's
they're
a lot
really
of people
cold,
taking
and
the piss. Yeah.
it happens all the time.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem, I think, is that the people who are responsible for that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
they're not sitting in jail.
No, and I don't think
They're
they
having
will
good
either.
time, smoke cigars,
Yeah.
fucking hookers in London,
Yeah.
and like have billions in their
Yeah.
accounts, and this is wrong.
Oh, 100%. There's young men, old men, civilians. They're dying.
Yeah,
And I
and
mean,
they pay the highest price.
yeah, of course. Yeah. You drive past the cemeteries in Ukraine.
Yes.
They're all full.
I was in Kharkiv.
Mhm.
I tried to visit when I go to
Yeah.
Kharkiv. I was there in the beginning of the
Mhm.
war,
Yeah.
and like a year after it started, and then during my last visit, I was
Mhm.
there. I was crying.
Yeah. Oh,
It's so hard
yeah.
hard to see, you know, this young guys, you know, 20 years
Yeah.
old, and a lot
Mhm.
of children also,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
like small, like from babies.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
It's every cemetery. Every cemetery in Ukraine, from all the way from the east to the front, all the way to the west.
Yeah,
Flags galore. Like, it's not just a war on the east of Ukraine. It affects the west, central. They're full. All the cemeteries are full, and they're all young guys, you know, that have futures ahead of them, and meaninglessly dying, you know, from these Russian invaders. And that's why we got to keep fighting, you know.
yeah. And the problem also is that there are a lot of we're talking about the sanctions.
Mm-hmm.
But when Ukrainians shoot down Russian drones or missiles, they're like in new parts.
Yeah.
And from the serial numbers you can see who sold them.
Yeah, where they've got them, where they've purchased them.
And nothing happens.
No, I don't think
And
they
in
can.
Finland, there was a situation when there was one Finnish Swede who was also, there was a operation in Bryansk region,
Okay.
and they got killed.
Yep.
And they were taken by FSB. It was like FSB operation
Yep.
to destroy them. And I tried to negotiate that we could have their bodies retreated to Finland. Our border is closed, so there's no cars driving. And then I called to one friend of mine who lives there, and they were discussing this situation. And some border guard, he told that there's no civilian traffic at all, but still, if there are some dead bodies, because there's still some people who find bodies of Finnish soldiers who were killed during winter or continuation of war, and they're bringing them back. So it's possible to bring the bodies. And the other thing, he told me that a lot of traffic, like trains and trucks, from Russia to Finland. They bring a lot of stuff all the time. The same thing that the Poland, the Ukrainian agency, one news agency, they made a report when Polish companies they sell wheat or oil or something that was stolen from Ukraine, but it goes through Belarus. From Russia to Belarus, and then they have like Belarusian labels, and even if they know that it's coming from Russia, they get it with so cheap price that they buy it, and they benefit of it.
It's crazy.
And when the Ukrainians they made a video how it happens and what companies these trucks are driving and crossing the border, the Polish police. They took them and canceled their visas to European Union. And they tried it was like, and they did nothing to people who were smuggling these Ukrainian wheat or.
There's no repercussions.
So they're just selling it as their own, and there's so many beneficiaries from that war, and these kind of things when I see them happen, it really makes me sick. So how people can be
profiteering off other people's misfortune,
suffering and killing and like blood money.
Oh, it is, but it's not going to end anytime soon, unfortunately.
I really hope that this war will end someday, and there is a fast solution.
I hope.
Close the airspace. That's it. And the same thing I've been discussing with a lot of officers in Ukraine, and they all say that we can handle these troops if they don't throw these heavy bombs, Cubs and FABs, like 250, 500, 3,000 kilogram bombs. And they cannot fly in Ukrainian territory, so
ideally it would be that, and it'd be a totally different war if it wasn't for the restricted airspace and drones. Drones have changed the whole battlefield, and it's just you have an $800 USD drone, and you could take out a soldier. It's not much, It's pretty cheap, so that's why FPVs are the #1 killer, and it's just they don't cost much and they're super effective. And you can pilot it from, miles away, nice and safe, and that's why. That's why there's so many of them.
And it's also, I think, really important to cooperate with the Ukrainian forces, like all companies who make different kind of ammunition and bombs and stuff like that. In Finland we have one company, Insta, that they have developed really good product, Steel Eagle.
Okay.
And it has I think 2,800 particles with high speed, and it covers area like 2,000 square meters.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
With one mine.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And there is a company in Ukraine. You can read in press that they're like cooperating with Ukrainians, and I think that we need more this kind of cooperation.
100%. Yeah, all the bordered, I guess, neighboring countries to Russia got to start working together. I mean, your future's at stake. So.
And the Finnish military forces also, they should cooperate with the soldiers who have this kind of experience.
Yeah, they can learn from before an actual invasion happens and prepare. Yeah. I mean, for the warfare, I mean, they're as best they could be, but not for, I don't think any side was ready really.
Yeah.
So it's better to prepare and get ready before an invasion happens.
And a lot of things that, even if the Ukraine is like bureaucratic country, but if compared to Finland, for example, if you have some like product, some military product, and you want to get this NATO certification and NATO code for it, the process can take like more than a year.
Yeah, who's got the time?
It's and it costs a lot, and it's so bureaucratic. In Ukraine, I just yesterday discussed with the owner of one company who made these kind of certifications. They can make them as fast as in 3 months with all the testing and everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a kind of service that we should provide.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
To European companies,
so.
And then maybe after that, when this companies who make these services in Europe notice that they are losing their customers, so maybe they will drop the prices or do process faster, because that's it's such a huge difference, because now the lifetime of different products it can be like weeks or even months.
Yeah, it's important to get it to the front as soon as possible.
Yeah, and get it tested. And,
of course.
And that company, they have own production of explosives and really good R&D team.
Yeah, right.
And we're working on that. So and we should definitely cooperate, like people from different countries, and try to end the war.
Yeah.
From your side, are you planning now? You go to Ukraine, and as I understood, you like Finland.
Yeah, Finland's beautiful. I've been here for a holiday after my contract, and
how did you decide like to come to Finland from Ukraine, like Australian dude?
me and the missus were picking strawberries in Finland.
Yeah.
We've done that for about a month, and it's time to go back home to Ukraine and sign up for another 6-month contract and get busy. Not here to fuck spiders. I'm here to get a job done, and I'll another 6-month contract, and then take it from there, sort of thing. It's easy to jump in and out. So if you're a foreigner and you want to come in, you're worried about signing up or commitment, come, give it your best shot, do the boot camp. It's mandatory these days, and 6 months will fly by, sort of thing. So it's good. It's a good experience. It's a very good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From our side, of course, I cannot recommend anybody to go to Ukraine to fight, because a lot of Finns who have died, a lot of foreigners.
Of course,
and I've visited these ceremonies, but on the other hand, to be honest, when I was at the ceremony, or the first Finnish soldier,
Yeah, right.
Kasper,
Mm-hmm.
and we took his body to his parents.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in Kiev and I saw his comrades, and it was this close that I didn't stay in Ukraine in the armed forces, because I was so it was one of the hardest experiences in my life.
And
when I saw the guys, there's somebody who were really badly wounded,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and they came with walking sticks,
Mm-hmm.
but they left them outside,
Yeah.
and inside they worked without them.
Yeah.
Even you can see it's hard,
Yeah, of course,
and
yeah.
he feels pain, but still,
he's still
he
there,
comes and prays for him, and and therefore I understand,
Mhm.
and I honor the people who go there
Yeah.
and risk their lives. And from my side, of course, even if I don't recommend to go there, but
Yeah.
if there anything I can help or support, so I will do it.
Beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for your service.
No
as they
worries.
say.
Cheers.
And so talking today, so maybe you will come back to Finland and try arrange you some
Have another little holiday here.
job, and
Yeah, pick some more berries maybe.
yeah. Actually, we can go to have a beer.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
Yep,
let's
no
go.
worries. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks
It
so
was
much.
really nice, a pleasure to see you, and
Yeah, you
here
too.
in Finland. And I think that I'm coming to Ukraine in October.
Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah, so we can meet there as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll catch
Okay,
up. Thanks for everything you're doing as well.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. What's this?
This one is too big.
Too big.
Too big. Try this one.
All right. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
So you're such a big fan of Finland.
Yep.
This is Finnish military cap.
Yep. Okay.
It's like in Finnish language you call it verikauha,
Okay.
so blood scoop.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so you could and when I was serving in the army, we were wearing these.
Okay.
And during winter and continuation war, we also used the black, similar look, a little bit different way,
Okay.
but still the same. And I would like to give you this as a present.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So please
Oh, crack up.
wear it. Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful fit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And in Ukraine, they also have this Ukrainian soldiers who of UNA,
Yeah.
so they also have like similar caps. It's like German model.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a beauty. Thank you.
Yeah. And you
Cheers.
can also, when it's cold,
Too good.
like that.
Yeah, perfect. This is good.
Yeah, they're really rare actually.
Yeah.
We had a lot of them on the army depot, but they're sold now out,
Yeah.
and there's no left, and they're really rarity. So
Bloody ripper.
yeah.
She looks good, huh?